Hi, my name is Debbie. I'm the Associate Head of School for School of Media, Arts and Design.
Hi, I'm Edwin, Academic Manager with the School of Media, Arts and Design.
I'm Jack.
Hi everyone, I'm Leroy Fong.
Hi, my name is Mindy and I'm from School of Media, Arts and Design.
Hi, hello, my name is Saiful.
My name is Ikang.
My name is Khairul Hazrin Hashim, or Khairul for short. I'm from the School of Media, Art and Design.
Hi, I'm Han. I'm a lecturer at School of Media, Art and Design.
Hello everyone, my name is Fitri and I am a lecturer for the animation program here in Somad.
I normally teach areas of general design and also production management, as well as script writing and film editing.
My area of specialization is into television production, script writing, digital compositing and cinema.
Teaching both 2D and 3D animations module.
I teach 3D pipeline, cinema film analysis, character creation and all the Maya subjects that you may encounter soon with us.
In one hand, I teach all those art and design stuff that we talk about, art history, artist styles, and on the other hand, I talk about those design for engineering stuff, design for assembly, design for manufacturing. Teach motion graphics, introduction to graphic design, as well as introduction to creative projects.
I teach advertising industry, culture and practice. My area of interest is creative multimedia, advertising design and documentary photography.
I do teach on design modules and I teach modules such as motion graphics, I do project management as well, design theories and all this much more fundamental principles around media, arts and design field itself.
My specialization is in transport design.
Alright, so the modules that I am teaching here is mostly animation related, such as animation principles, digital 2D animation, and also the final year projects, the final year group projects, final major signature projects, and yeah, that's it.
I think design has always been a natural pathway for me because my parents are all both into the creative field. But I think it is also by chance that I got into the education industry as well because of the experience that I have throughout the time that I was working in the creative line. I started off, of course, in the animation world, then of course moving into the visual production side, before getting the opportunity to actually come into the education field to at least be able to share the experience and knowledge that I've experienced over the last 15 years to everyone who wants to study and pursue a career in design.
So how do I get involved in design? I love drawing since I was young. Okay, I think I actively participated in all the activities at school. So I love to design the poster for the school activities, video editing, etc. And until I get to know animations, I'm totally fall in love with it. Okay, because in animations, what we do is we basically bringing the design to life. So that I think basically makes me get into it deeper and deeper. And then now I basically able to master all the different types of animations. So I think that is all about it.
The choice of design came to me at a very early stage because I was exposed to a lot of films that we used to watch as family, and I think film had a great impression in me, and from there I slowly leaned into television production and then into films and into design as well.
But I never really choose to come into design. It's kind of like stumble into it. But I think that this is a very good stumble for me because this line allows me to explore my artistic side, at the same time challenge me in the logical thinking on engineering.
The reason why I chose design career is because I've always been a person that follows what I like or what I enjoy doing the most. Ever since I was young, I've always loved to draw, and I've always have been inspired by artists that know how to play with colors, creating effects, creating visuals that would make people watch their artwork for hours and hours on. And one of those works of art that I have always been drawn towards is animation, mainly Western, Saturday morning cartoons, animes, and just short films in general.
Why did I choose a design career? Well, when I was young, I liked to watch movies as well as cartoon animations. So one of the first movies I watched was Jurassic Park, Star Wars, and the old classic cartoons. So when I grew up, I wanted to, join the industry that is relevant to my interest, like maybe making movies or even doing graphic design, as well as basically most of the creative stuffs that I like. I like to tell stories. I like to create media, create beautiful visuals. So I ended up in the design career.
I chose a design career because of probably my upbringing. I was so much exposed to art when I was a kid, and I took up art and design, and I've been in the design business and design academic for the past 4 decades.
Now, design is not just a choice of a discipline, but a lifestyle. Now, I picked it because I knew that I wanted to be different. I wanted to try to experiment and push the limits of human creativity.
So in terms of why do I choose design as my field, I have always had a soft spot for it. I think a lot of things can only be expressed in a creative manner, and when I go to bed I think of things that I want to express, and design seems to be the way that I can share it out with the others. And while I have learned all this, I can't wait to share it with the rest. I want to be able to share with the community, with the students, with you guys, and hopefully one day you'll be able to share the same passion as I do, and I hope this will be something that I can tell you about myself.
My advice for anyone who's interested in studying design is always be curious, and to be curious, to want to know what's going on in behind the scenes, want to know how things are being done, how things are being created, because that bit of curiosity is the one that will spark a lot of imagination in you and makes you want to also create your own stuff in the long run.
I think that if you want to go into art and design, one have to really know who you are. I will advise the students to take this time in the school to discover who they are, to really try to do something, to fail, to learn something new, to discover what is your strength and what is your weakness. At the end of the day, these 3 years is to allow you to know who you are, then you'll be able to express yourself better.
The best advice I can give is for all you students out there to keep practicing your art. Don't just come to school, learn, go back and forget about it. You go home, and during your weekends, during your free time, you have to keep practicing. It's like learning to play the piano. You don't just go to piano classes and play once a week. You practice at home, you practice during your weekends, and the more you practice, the better you get.
I think for a design student, what do we have to equip with is basically the curiosity of basically learn something new. Okay, basically pay more attention on details and also be creative. Okay, because there's a lot of different design out there, it's very hard for us to define what is a good design or not. Then I think also the most important things that we have to practice is basically try to develop your uniqueness, your style.
If there's one advice I would give for design students is that you have to work at enjoying it and cultivating your passion for it, because that is what keeps people going, what keeps design people going, is the passion and the enjoyment of doing it.
Okay, as a student, you should have number one, you should have a passion when you want to do design, and then you have to have a passion in design. At the same time, you can, by passion in design, of course you can success in your career.
The only advice I have for design students is work hard, and work hard, because your time here will not be easy, but it will be fun and satisfying.
One advice for design students: never let your passion die down. I feel like when you start working on it, a lot of people would say, you know, I like it, but when I start doing it, when it becomes a job, when it becomes a routine, it gets tiring. But if your passion don't die down, and I think when that's what keeps you moving, you are seeking improvement for yourself constantly. You want to break through, you want to create something new, you have love for it, and that I think is the most important thing that keeps design, especially you as a design student, to move forward.
If I were to give an advice for students is that follow your lecturer's requirements. Is that good enough? Is that a good enough advice?